Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 3 of the Flute Guy Show, where we talk to artists about art. So I'm here with Sindhu and Swathi. It's pronounced Sindhu, isn't it? Not Chiinthu.
People call me Sindhu and Chiinthu.
Yeah, I called you that last time and someone said Sindhu and I was like, alright.
Yeah, I mean we spell it with a C and then Tamil it says C, so...
Right, yeah. So guys, first question, how did you get into art?
My mum made me. She made me go to Tamil school when I was younger. So
Standard.
that was just part of the curriculum, I guess.
Yeah. How about yourself, Swathi?
Yeah, I actually started with ballet, tap, jazz, so completely different route. And yeah, my mom put me in it as well. And I started Bharatanatyam after about 5 years of that, and then kind of had to choose one path and decided to go with this.
Wow, and also I think I saw in a video of you playing the piano.
Yeah, I also did like piano, flute, so I like trying new things a lot.
Wow.
So I'm that person that was like, okay mom, put me in everything, like I'll do it. I was that kid.
Damn.
Whereas
okay.
like my sister and stuff will be like, okay, if I don't like this, I'm quitting now. I'm like, okay, I'll do it for a little longer, it's fine.
That's so interesting. And like, so Swathi, I've met you literally online,
Mhm.
right, on the internet, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the role the internet has played in art?
I think it's amazing because, like, let's say we didn't have that, how would I know what you're doing, over the sea? Like, I wouldn't have a clue, right? So I think it's really cool that, Facebook, Instagram, it's all helping in letting artists connect and collaborate, right?
Yeah.
And you guys, Mahesh was just telling us that you guys had never met and you were collabing, like, he saw you once.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
We
you guys
had
never
pizza
met,
once, and
yeah?
then we actually met yesterday.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. And you guys have done like a few videos together.
Yeah.
That have been amazing. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah. What do you reckon about the internet?
I think it's really good because, yeah, like you said, people connect, but also for inspiration. I think it's like a massive doorway into so many other things. And when you see other people collab, like cross-collab, I think that's quite inspiring for us dancers as well, to kind of expose us to like other ideas.
Wow. So then when you make a video, what's the kind of process you go through? What's the kind of creative process you kind of go through?
So making a video. So there are two for pieces that are like, let's say Shiva Shambho that I just performed right now. It's a lot of nrita, right? So a lot of moving around. So coming up with concepts like, okay, we'll have an overall theme and coming up with steps like, let's say if there's a simple Adavu that everyone knows, this is a song on Shiva. So how can I make that step unique enough to show that this is a part of the Shiva piece? So like that. Whereas there are other pieces like Revelations, which was done by me and Aarti, and we're going to be doing today. So for that piece, it's purely
Iconic
from
piece.
scratch.
Yeah.
Yes. But fully from scratch, all we had was the theme of, okay, we want to continue the LGBTQ series on Indian Raga. So for that, we kept writing up drafts, scratching them, getting help, researching, because that piece is about a daughter coming out to her mother. And so we wanted to make sure we did all the research possible before, talking about a topic like that. So that was completely on our own. There's no music to go off of. We created the music ourselves, kind of. Had ragam set for each mood. So there's like 2 different routes, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you add to that?
I agree. I think, yeah, you've got content that you want to create to put on social media. But I also think when you think about social media, there's so much content out there. So when you're going on Instagram, what's stopping that person? So I feel like when you're doing a stage performance, you like to build up, you like to start off slow, and then the climax is right at the end. Whereas I think it's with the video, when you want to attract your viewers, sometimes the climax is right at the front. You start off with something really vibrant, so that person wants to carry on viewing the whole thing. So I think there's a different process depending on, is it a stage, is it an actual video where I want to put some content out there, or is it something that I want to attract my audience with?
Wow. And that's so interesting. There's so many discrepancies between the stage and what's happening on the internet. I think one thing is that when we do a stage performance, artists need support, right? So we charge for tickets and we get, support from that, But then with the internet, we're posting videos for free. So what's your view about whether or not art should be free of cost?
So with that, I think for videos that you're posting online, it's not for more of, everyone's going to like take my choreo or anything. It's, at least when I post, it's more like, this is something I've done and I'm proud of it and I want you all to see it, kind of thing. When I post on my page, that's kind of the sense that I'm thinking of when I do that. Whereas for a performance, if someone's inviting you, I think that, you know, if it was anyone else, like you're paying your photographer, the videographer, the people that have the stage, so you should be paying the artist that comes and plays for your whole audience, right? In that sense. So, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Sindhu?
I think, yeah, because I think when you're performing on stage, someone's invited you to come and perform. Whereas when I think when you're posting on your page, so when I post things on my page, I feel like we post with different groups of people. So it's more like, hey guys, we're here, do you want to come and collab with us? This is the kind of stuff that we're doing. Does this interest you? And if it does, knock on our door, message us. So it's more like, here's an invite to come and talk to us, rather than, hey, this is a performance where I continuously learn amalgam and I'm going to go and perform it. Where it's more like snippets.
Right. And then those videos are also, I imagine you also consider those as art forms in itself, videos, right? Why is that an art? Why is a video a piece of content art for you?
It's commitment, it's effort. I mean, even if you're doing like a 40, so yesterday we did that whole jam thing, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, but the amount of commitment that went into it, you know, we had to...
You guys did not see that.
There was a lot of practicing and then refreshes.
Multiple times.
Yeah, multiple takes. And then we were even directing the cameraman
Yeah.
to be like, hey, I want you to turn here, I want you to turn there. Right. So that commitment, I feel like that makes art. It's what we want to put in there, I think.
Yeah, and what is art? It's just experimenting and collaborating, right? And I think the same thing is what we do on videos that we post. So.
Wow. And we're here as part of the Indian Raga show. Indian Raga is like an internet company that really took off and really brought Indian classical music to the world. What do you think the future is regarding the internet and our art?
I think, at least I think that it's just more of collaborating and more of putting out new stuff and experimenting with new stuff, because I feel like one thing, especially with such a traditional art form, people kind of have like set boundaries. But we're just trying to kind of push those boundaries with Indian Raga, like making classical cool, right? That's kind of the catchphrase. So yeah, I think it'll just continue on and become better, more collaboration and stuff.
Interesting, okay.
I think it will bring the standard of dance a bit higher as well. Because I think...
Oh, interesting,
because
okay.
I think social media has gone to show, look what's out there, and look what we're doing, and that's what we have to compare ourselves with. Because I think we're so used to going, okay, this is the best person in the class, so this is the person I have to equalize with. Whereas when we're looking online, we're like, oh my god, look at this person. That's the standard that we need to be. So we're pushing ourselves because of what's out there.
Wow.
That did help me a lot, actually. Like, I feel like I peaked the most after my art engagement, competing, like at every competition. I would see other dancers and be like, okay, I have to improve this, but also watch so many dancers on YouTube and say, okay, wow, like that's amazing. And, you know, even the smallest things, like making this move a bit sharper, when you see someone else do that, you realize, oh, I was not doing that. And then you start doing it, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, so just to finish off, one final question. What does art mean for you?
I think basically what we've summed up, I would say it's just keep experimenting and collaborating and have a fresh mind on things before you work on them, because it's always nice to see other people's perspectives.
And Sindhu, what does art mean for you?
I think that's a difficult question, because I think there's loads of things it could mean, but I think for me it means about just having fun and just that escape, meeting new people, having new experiences. So I think for me it's like escaping from our reality for like a moment.
Wow. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate it. And thank you all guys for tuning in. All the social media links to our work will be below, and also the video that we all made will be in the description below. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and take care. Goodbye.